Hi Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. I just wanted to say thank you guys for subscribing to this channel, leaving beautiful comments, being so supportive of my new journey. And shout out, I just had a beautiful reading with a wonderful woman today named Alex. If you're watching this, thank you again for being there, who is part of this community, you guys. You guys are supporting me, my small business, and I appreciate you. I always start out the readings with a little PSA about my readings. I do offer one-on-one and pre-recorded readings at this time. If you have any interest in getting connected with me, there is a link in my description box below this video that will guide you to a website called Calendly, where you will then be able to book those readings with me. If you feel like the price point for the lives are too much, or if you feel like the time frames don't work for you, that pre-recorded option is there for you. And once your recording date comes up, the readings are sent within 72 hours. So you'll get a link, you can keep it forever. But again, thank you so much for supporting me, for being here for me, and just showing me the readings that I'm doing for you guys. They are also applicable to my life, and there's so much growth, Pisces. So we're going to dive in. For my dear Pisces, we're going to pull some cards for you this morning. I put out a poll on the community tab. I'll start to do that a little bit more often to get connected with you guys. And see what you want to read. So the highest percentage came back that you guys wanted to just see what the cards say. I asked if you wanted a love reading to see what you don't see coming, what the rest of October will bring, and you guys were just open to whatever the card said. So I love that energy. Free flowing, positive, relying on spirit. So spirit guides for Pisces, what do they need to hear today? We're going to pull one at a time. We have Visionary Vanguard. It says invention and ingenuity. It might require multiple trial and error attempts before your desired creation materializes. During this process, a significant level of ingenuity is needed, moving beyond mere logic and reason. So this is for sure a reading for those of you who are creating, who are building businesses, who are taking a risk on yourself, who are starting new projects, things that require you to be an innovator, a creator. And it's going to take some time. We're going to pull 3 more for you. That's beautiful. I don't know what a vanguard means. I'll put that that definition on here for you guys to check out. We have rock bottom. Destruction, poverty, or loss. You have been building a life on unstable foundations. No matter how painful it might be, let go and watch this structure crumble so that you can rebuild on a more solid foundation. So this is giving tower. Many of you have reached rock bottom. Many of you know you're at a critical turning point. Many of you know that in order for you to be this visionary in your life, the life that you've been living, the way that you've been living, the people that you've been surrounding yourself with, the jobs, the careers, the lifestyles, the locations, there's a big necessary change. And you might feel like you're at rock bottom, but it's really all been a part of the perfect plan to have you rebuild. You have free spirit. I absolutely love this. This kind of taps into the reading I did today with Alex. It says rebellion and independence. It's time for you to break free from the usual routines, the societal norms, or parental influences that no longer hold the same significance as before. Push the boundaries of what is considered normal. So Pisces, you as a visionary have been trying to stay stuck in situations that were not aligned with your highest and greatest good. You are truly a free spirit. You're meant to do things differently. You're meant to do things on your own. You're meant to be the first to create it, to innovate it. And I really feel that card is saying, if you've been stuck in old ways of being, if you've also let old conditioning, societal norms, what your family has said, especially parental figures, even if those parents are no longer with you, a lot of that stuff that they said has stayed with you. So you have to let go of those preconditioned behaviors, the ways in which you would just kind of follow the status quo. As the vanguard, you're not meant to do that. And because maybe you haven't been living in your true north node, or you've been working towards it, but you just haven't really hit it, you might feel like you've hit rock bottom, like you're at a place of no return. I'm going to take the 2 that flipped over. All right. You're asked to take strategic action. It says planning smart moves. So it's time to take time to organize your tasks, outline the essential steps to each of your activities. It says, and be ready to adapt, preserve, and stay prepared. Your success is in your hands. So you're really in charge of this. You're really the forerunner. You're the one who has to strategize, plan, create, come up with a suitable plan for your desires. You're the one who has to think, 10 steps ahead, but don't live in the future to the point where you're creating worry or chaos. But again, it says take time to organize your tasks. So if you haven't been really focused so much on organization, on writing it down, on sticking with a plan, having a routine, those are all things that could help you. And it says, be ready to adapt, to persevere, to stay prepared. There will be changes. There will be ups and downs, fluctuations, and you have to just trust where you're being led and be open to things evolving. And then maybe there's a period of slowing it down, and then you have periods where you're moving forward and then you have to pull back. Be flexible, Pisces. And your last card says divine union. It says partnership, soul contract. A destined and divine bond is blossoming, brimming with love, whether as a partner or in romantic love. This profound connection will be like a magnetic force drawing you closer to another soul. So for some of you, that divine union is going to be someone that you're working with in partnership as far as a business goes. This could be a person that you elect to work with you to establish your goals. This could be a company that you work with to establish your goals. This could be a physical love relationship that helps you to establish your goals and dreams for your future. But whatever the case is, Pisces, it's really beautiful energy that's coming through, that as long as you trust spirit about this invention, this idea that you have, and you allow the old pieces of your life, rock bottom, to fall away, embracing the free spirit within you, strategizing, there is going to be a partnership, a contract, could be also a romantic contract for some of you that comes into your life to allow you to cultivate more. So that's a beautiful energy here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with your tarot. But beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. This is definitely a reading for those of you that are creating a new reality, that are creating in businesses, those of you that are tired of the way that your life has been, those of you that are ready for a change. So spirit guides, what is their current situation? Wow. Plain and simple, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is communication. This is moving forward with projects. This is plans. This is you sending emails, text messages, some of you physically moving, some of you traveling for work. But there's a lot of activity right now that's coming in for you, Pisces. Hone in on this opportunity for things to just flow and move. And there may even be an accelerated rate to how things start to move in your life. Once you match the vibration of what's trying to come into your life, once you allow yourself to be in the midst of this new invention, this creation, this union that you're trying to collaborate with. Again, it does not have to be romantic. This could be, I'm working with this company, this team, these people, this contractor, whatever the case is. Once you allow yourself to be in that space and that vibration where you start to resonate, the old world is going to fall apart, but the new world is coming in really, really fast. What's challenging this movement forward? Okay, kind of like I figured. Knight of Wands. I think for some of you, there will be situations that come in hot and fast, but then they cool off and you don't hear anything for a while. And then it's like, we're back on it, we're back in it, we're in it to win it, and then it cools off for a little while. So just try to find kind of a happy balance, a happy medium. Also, don't just work with people. What's coming through clearly is don't just work with people who are like, yeah, we'd love to have you. This would be great. They could come at you with some energy of just like quick action. Let's go. Let's do this. Keep your feet planted on the ground before walking forward. Allow yourself to think about it, to take some time to evaluate it. And then when you feel like you've come to a point and a place in your life where you're sure about this, as sure as you can be, checking with your guides and whatnot, then you can move forward, okay? This is about the strategy that needs to come into place because things are moving fast and people are coming at you quickly. Stay grounded 2 feet in the ground at all times. Strengths at this time for Pisces. We have the Eight of Swords. Tell me a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more. Why is that a strength? Okay. What I see here, Pisces, and that helps clarify things. We have the Eight of Swords to the Page of Cups. What's happening is your strength is that you actually are way more capable than you think you are. You are way more aligned with the energy to succeed and to be a waymaker, to put your projects, your inspired ideas, your creative, projects out there. And you are starting to see through this illusion that you've cast on yourself that maybe you're less than, you're not as capable, you won't be able to work through your fears, your doubts. You're starting to understand that, you know what? Maybe I am more capable than I thought. So I see a layer of self-doubt that's lifting as a strength for you at this time. And you're starting to see that what you have to offer is picking up momentum. You are getting people to look at you or book with you, or people are asking about you or saying, hey, I heard that you're working on this new thing. Like, I see progress, and you're starting to slowly but surely believe in yourself as well. Area of focus. Oh, wow. What the heck? What are you working on right now? This is beautiful. You have the Fool and the Sun card. Your area of focus is taking a leap of faith towards something that you love, something that inspires you, something that gives you joy. And again, I just feel this energy where Spirit is like, you're about to have something happen to you, or a message come in, or communication with someone that you could work with. And it may almost sound too good to be true. So even though you receive this, I'm so happy for you that you are. I just feel the guides cautioning me to tell you, just think about it first. It's a beautiful opportunity. And I want to see if the cards kind of show any changes to that. But this Fool card is like, I'm taking a leap. I'm taking a risk. I don't know exactly where it's going to take me, but I know that there's an opportunity for me to do something new, to be that innovator, to be that, visionary vanguard. You have an idea, a project, something that you're working on that only you can truly make come true. But it does take a leap of faith. It will take a risk. And in this card, it even says, during this process, a significant level of ingenuity is needed, moving beyond mere logic or reason. So you may even have people telling you that you shouldn't take this risk, that you shouldn't jump over that bridge, that you shouldn't invest this money, that they don't recommend that this is who you work with. And you have to just kind of like take that leap of faith and trust yourself that this is exactly where you're being divinely led and guided to go. I think you're going to start to see a lot of progress, and also your faith in yourself, because you take this leap. And I don't see you falling on your face. I see it bringing in happiness. I see there being abundance. I see there being fulfillment. I see there being joy, a childlike wonder that is also brought up within you. Some of you could also be birthing new ideas, and some of you could be pregnant, expecting grandchildren. That's coming through as well. And that might inspire you to move forward with your goals. Sometimes what happens is God puts people in our lives, especially those of you who could be expecting, or those of you who are adding on to your family. God will put this child or put this situation into your life, because without it, you wouldn't have had the drive to do what you were meant to do. I love that. Near future for Pisces. This is beautiful. This is such a positive message. All right, so you have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So I see you right now juggling a lot, toying with the idea of where you could go and how to make yourself more prosperous. It's coming in though. With the Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity, this divine, situation, this divine union, this calling on your life, it is coming in hot. And for many of you, you will actually have to juggle multiple things while you're allowing this manifestation to really come alive. But I see prosperity in your future. I see the gamble that you take or the risk that you take, which, you know, this can be kind of like, I don't know, should I do this or should I do that? The choice that you make really stands out from the rest, and you are going to be super, super successful. For some of you though, like I said, I am seeing you may be doing two different things at once, meaning that maybe you're juggling the 3D job with the 5D job, meaning that you're kind of like juggling your worldly job with your spiritual job until you can actually manifest this more fully. Some of you, you're also juggling with location. Some of you with relationships, because we have the Six of Wands, we have the Lovers. But those relationships don't have to just be about love. That could be partners. Like maybe I work with this partner, maybe I work with that partner. But I do believe that God's going to make it inherently clear to you which way to go. Any advice from the Spirit? I know we're not on the advice yet, but advice on that Two of Pentacles, which way they should go in the near future. Most prosperous outcome. We have the Nine of Wands. That shows me someone who's really thinking about this for a while. You could even be stressed out about it. You could be stressed because you're juggling two things. Okay. So how I would look at this with the Nine of Wands to the Magician is it's taking you a really long time to get here. You may be tired of juggling. You may be tired of the ups and downs that you've experienced in your life in regard to your finances, your manifestations. But Spirit is saying the way to decipher which option is best for you is which one gives you the most creative outlet, the most creative power, the most independence, the autonomy to be yourself. If you feel hindered, broken down, tired, held back, restricted, if there's a lot of hoops to climb, rejection that's been involved in this, if you feel like you're not being seen, that's going to be an option for you to maybe lay down in the future so that you can make the right option to move forward. I'm going to put these back in the deck, but I just wanted to clarify that for you. Recent past for Pisces. Ace of Cups. So some of you in the recent past may have already received news of this offer. Some of you may also be in the process of actually receiving gifts, and I feel it so heavily. You may already be receiving the fruitfulness of you taking a leap or a risk. Some of you were already here, but with the Ace of Cups, that shows me you're doing something fulfilling. And not only are you doing something fulfilling, but I feel like you're filling your cup and others as well. Like you're helping humanity. You're helping your community. You're improving your situation in your life. Your love relationships are improved. Your home relationships are improving. That's beautiful. Advice. I'm really excited. This offer, this news, this message that's coming in for you. Three of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more. Advice for Pisces. All right. So advice is the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So what I hear is you're about to be thrust into situations that are positive, where good offers are coming in. The right people are, walking in to help you to achieve your goals. This is not going to be something you have to take on by yourself. You may have mentors that come into your life. You also may have just positive coworkers, positive at-home support. You may also be working with different collaborators to achieve a common goal of yours. But the right people are coming in for you. Again, good news, love offers, positive outcomes. Yes, we'd love to have you. Yes, this has been accepted. Hey, I'd love to work with you. How much do you charge for your services? You receiving news that you finally got the house, or you're approved for the loan to start your business. The LLC is complete, whatever that case is. But I just see good news, positive outlook, positive things coming in for you. Also, Spirit wants you to continue to work on your passions. Anything in your life right now that is stealing your joy, taking away from you, not allowing you to live that really autonomous, free, creative life, it's being kind of pushed to the wayside. You need to step into your power. You need to believe in your capabilities. You need to hold on to that goal that you have in your head, because you are truly a divine creator. The Queen of Wands, she has her little cat down below her. She is truly like a magical queen. She's very tapped into spirit. You could be the type of person who also does rituals connected to the moon. She has a fiery passion about her. You may want to be on camera. You might want to be on social media. You may want to put out a publication of some sort. But whatever it is that you're working on, I see spirit saying full steam ahead. Knight of Swords, say what you mean what you say, and get yourself out there. This is a time of communication, also of negotiation. So as those offers, those messages, that information comes in, you come back with your, well, I would like to do it like this. Well, let's, start from point A and walk me to point B. Really be emboldened at this time. But with the Knight of Swords, we always do have to caution, like, don't move too fast. Again, that keeps coming up. It's not saying that this isn't a good offer, this isn't a good idea, this isn't a good opportunity for you, but take it easy, take it slow. Make sure that you know all of the different components that you're being offered at this time, so that you will be able to be best set up to receive that Ace of Pentacles, that opportunity in its fullness. Okay. I love that so much for you. You also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, which is the fastest moving card in all of the tarot, that's telling you to move towards, these connections. Yeah. New chapters are unfolding for you. All right, your environment. So these are factors that could be influencing your environment at this time in regard to these messages, these offers, these commitments, engagements coming in. The Chariot wanted to pop out. So definitely some of you are about to receive news that's going to help you move forward. Some of you could also be physically moving. Chariot could represent a car. Oh, beautiful. We have the Judgment card. So this is a soul calling. You're feeling this call in your soul to rise to the occasion. The Four of Pentacles, you're being asked to also watch your spinning at this time. The Queen of Swords, to use your voice, have boundaries, set expectations. Page of Wands, and one more please. And the Moon card. So I kind of have to cover up the Judgment card a little bit because there's some nudity in the photo, but essentially what you're being asked to do at this time is to listen to the call of your soul. Listen to what spirit is telling you to do. Your environment may include you receiving clear signs, running into kind of random encounters where you're like, there's no way that this person could have directed me exactly where I need to go. There also is the potential you could be having dreams or signs that you're just on the right path, or that you need to do this or you need to do that. Pay attention, because spirit is really moving you. Your environment is like calling out to you. Angel numbers could be significant to you as well if you've been seeing a lot of angel numbers. With the Four of Pentacles, you're being asked to save your money at this time. Money might seem tight, but I don't feel like it's going to be like this forever, especially with that Ace of Pentacles coming in. But right now, because of the unforeseen changes, remember how we got that strategy card? Let's pull that out. In the event that there are things that come up in regard to needing to pay for things, Spirit wants you to be prepared. The strategic action, planning, smart moves, all of that. It says take time to organize your tasks. Outline the essential steps to reach your objectives, and be ready to adapt, to persevere, and stay prepared. Your success is in your hands. And so when I look at this card and I look at the strategic action, the chessboard, it's kind of like, make sure that you're set up to be successful in the event that things change, or there's finances incurred, there's trouble along the way type of energy. Okay. Then we have here the Queen of Swords. This is a queen who knows her worth. She speaks her mind. She doesn't allow these offers that come in to just completely take her over. She will be more open than obviously the King of Swords would be. She's not as icy or as like cold-hearted or cut off, but she does still require of the people that are coming into her life, the situations that are trying to call out to you, these unions, these partnerships, these, hey, we'd love to work with you. Hey, this house, you were approved. You need to just make sure that whatever you choose and whatever you do, that you know exactly where the dotted lines are. You need to know what the fine print is. Things like that are coming through, okay? I don't necessarily feel like a deceptive energy coming through the cards, but almost like you could be walking into something a little too quick. Not that it would be a bad decision, but just make sure that everyone's on the same page. Yeah, that's what's coming through. Make sure everyone's on the same page as far as like expectations. Because one of the things that is coming through is like, okay, in my personal life, I've had an issue come up recently where there was no contract written at the beginning that said we're doing this, and that, right? So over time, over the life of the contract, me and the partner that I was working with were not on the same page as far as what needed to be done, when it needed to be done, because we just thought, oh, we're friends. We can work through this. We could do this. No big deal. But Spirit is saying there could be some murkiness, some things you don't see, some lack of clarity that needs to be clarified with the Moon card. This can be a card about illusions, deception. It could be about rose-colored glasses. It's a Pisces card. It could be a card of just like not having clear directions made. So even if it's like a small start and you don't really know exactly where this is going, Page of Wands is saying you are going to move forward. You will receive good news. There is going to be changes that come in for you in regard to this, but just be aware of like, if I do this with you, what are the expectations that you have of me? And these are the expectations I have of you. Okay. That I can't seem to make that any more clear. I hope I've said that clearly. And then you have two more. We have hopes and fears for Pisces in regard to this offer, this communication. We have the Lovers. So you do want to work with the right people. You do want to be with the right partnerships. The Lovers can be about actual love. It could also be about contracts that you sign. You have the Two of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, again, with the Lovers, we kind of have to cover them up a little bit. So, with hopes and fears, the Lovers card is about duality. The Lovers card is about being with the right people, being coupled with the right person, about having the right negotiations on the table that allow for a fruitful partnership to unfold. So many of you are in the process of like, I'm trying to be this visionary. I'm trying to put my work out there. I'm trying to look for love again. I have these suitors that want to talk to me, or I have these businesses that want to work with me, but I just don't know what I want to do. So that's coming through as like a hope and fear. It's just, you want to make sure that the choices that you make, and the Lovers card is about choices, that they are good, that they are going to be fruitful, that they will lead to a lasting situation that's positive for you. You're also, Two of Wands, thinking about your future. You're wondering what lies ahead for you if you take this road, if you do this thing, because in the past, with the Nine of Swords being here, you've been burned before. And I feel like that could have been, you had a business that went up and then it came tumbling down. You had an opportunity with a person and then you were cheated on or betrayed. You had options where you were able to make really good money doing your own thing for a while, but then the money fizzled out. So I do see this like past influence of things that happened to you before that hindered this relationship. You're worried about that. You're having anxiety about that. You're being extra cautious because of that in regard to, where is this going to take me? Will this be a prosperous, beautiful, fulfilling future? And truly, what I have to say about that is, it seems good. You have the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, which are beautiful energies, but you are taking a risk. You are taking a gamble, because the Fool card is underneath the Sun card, right? And with the Fool card, we inherently know that the risks that we take, there are some times where you fumble or you drop the ball, or it doesn't work out in the end. But regardless, I think there's vital lessons that you were supposed to learn here. You're being asked to exercise patience, Seven of Pentacles, because there's a lot that you're going to need to uncover and go slowly and make sure that your ducks are in a row before you do this, before this offer comes through, before this vision that you have comes to light. And I think because you've hit rock bottom, that's where this fear of losing it all again has come from, because for many of you, you're getting out of this place right now. You're going through your tower moment, but trust that you are a free spirit. You're not here to be toyed with, taken advantage of. And the union that is coming in for you, this connection, it says it is divine. But even with a divine union, I still think that from the lessons that you've learned, Pisces, it's really time to make sure that the lessons that you've learned, you've implemented the changes so that this new union that comes in can be stable. It will be more stable because of the wisdom that you bring into it. Potential outcome for Pisces with this offer, this union. Wow, this is powerful. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Justice card. You have the World card. And you have the Ace of Swords. What a powerful group of cards to come out for you for your potential outcome. So first and foremost, this message, this relocation, this business idea, this person that comes into your life to partner with you is here for good intention. It's going to bring about blossoming abundance. It's going to bring about wish fulfillment. It's going to bring about goodness in your heart and soul for the hard work that you have really put the time and effort into. Justice is also here, showing that there will be balance restored into your life, that this could be a form of karmic justice, karmic reward for you as well for a job well done. That it will also take making sure that things are actually squared away, though, because there is a legal energy with this card that I don't want to dismiss in this particular reading because of all of the energy that I've been talking to you guys about, of just making sure everything is on the table. I do feel that you will find an agreement with this person or this entity, this company. I believe that you will be able to come to a solid structure and that the two of you will be on the same page. The Justice card also represents Libra, and Libra is about balance, about fairness, about equality. So as long as you're being honest and upfront about what it is that you need, I feel that these people or this person, this situation that you're walking into with your ingenuity, your invention, your creations, your ideas, your new love, they will be able to come back with a good offer, a good compromise. Things will be balanced for you. You also have the World card, which we kind of have to cover up as well. And with the World card, what I see here for you is circulation of ideas throughout the world, connections throughout the world, ending off an old chapter of maybe feeling small and isolated to finally getting yourself out there, getting yourself published, getting yourself on the internet, getting yourself into a relationship where you can finally be free and flowing within who you are. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to expand. I see a lot of expansion with the World card. Some of you may be traveling overseas, or your work will travel overseas and you'll have like borderless income, meaning that you're making money from all over the world. And with the Ace of Swords, if you've had any doubts, any lack of clarity, if there's been any confusion, because I do see on the bottom of the deck the Two of Swords, any confusion about which way to go, about how to act, about what's going to be the most beneficial for you, I see with your final outcome coming with the Justice card here. When you come into balance with this situation and you really talk about this is what I desire and want, you will find that clarity. You will also be able to move forward with everything just being on the table. I don't know if there's been periods in your life in the past where the truth was a little bit fleeting, or there just wasn't true clarity in the way in which things were moving forward for you. But I see that clearing up. I really do see that clearing up. And this indecision, this indecisiveness, I don't know which way to go. You'll move through that energy pretty quickly. All right, we're going to pull a couple of tea leaf cards before we round out this reading for you, Pisces. Just for any advice for Pisces moving forward, we'll pull 4 from each deck. Thank you, Pisces, again for being here. If you've made it to this part of the video, can you please leave a beautiful, beautiful sun in the comments, because there's good things coming through. The sun is a powerful image of possibilities, new life, creations, good omens. So leave a sun in the comments to let me know if you made it this far. We have mice. It says discord among friends or family. We have peacock, beware of great pride. We have four-leaf clover, great and good fortune. And our last from this deck is seahorse, family matters. Okay, so for some of you, this is very much so what I feel. You're walking into a place in your life where you are about to really skyrocket to another level. But your family or people that are close to you don't agree with you. You are this peacock here with this beautiful plumage that they don't understand, but you're standing out amongst the rest. Obviously, it says be careful of pride. So, don't have too much pride. Be proud of yourself, but don't be a prideful person. But your family or people that you're close to could be holding you back from really being this ingenious person. And what Spirit is highlighting to me is it might be the reason why you're at this rock bottom in your life, because you've held on to being closed off. This card here, Free Spirit, I'm going to read it to you one more time. It says it's time to break free from the usual routines, societal norms, or parental influences that no longer hold the same significance as before. Push the boundaries of what is considered normal. So if your family has been keeping you small, this could even be a husband or wife figure. This could be your kids for some of you. You could be also going through turmoil within the family that is preventing you from getting to this Ace of Pentacles. Trust that this particular luck and ingenuity and brightness that you have, it's ready to come through, but you have to let this go. So that may not resonate with all of you, but it's definitely coming through about family. This is beautiful. You have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So this could be a stranger that you run into that sends you the right, information to direct you on your way. This could also just be indicative of the new hands that you're shaking in business. This could be that you meet somebody and you fall in love by a chance encounter. We have wedge. And it says, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So again, the opportunities are coming towards you, but I do feel like there's like an outside force or an outside influence that doesn't want you to have this happiness, whether it's something that they know externally or not. Because sometimes people project onto you and they don't even realize they're projecting onto you, but there is this like hold up. For some of you, Spirit is saying it's actually yourself. You're coming between you and your desires. But for some of you, it's other people, and you have to really cloud out that situation at this time. You have tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So if you move past this, you have so much luck, prosperity, celebration, enjoyment coming into your life with this divine union. And your last two, they came through for us. Or we have three. We have victory in some endeavor. So that's just equaling out to success. You have psychic ability, trust your intuition. So no matter what people are saying, you know what's best for you. You know where your spirit is leading you to when you meet with these people, when you talk with them about the future. Trust your intuition. Lead with that first. And your last card is ear. Good news. So good news is on the way, Pisces. So trust this and don't let anyone block you, and don't let projections from your past block you from being successful. You have it in the bag. It is waiting for you. I love you so much, Pisces, and I can't wait to read for you again. I will see you here tomorrow. Bye, Pisces. Don't forget to leave that sun in the comments.